Time is 8:49 p.m. Good evening. The news headline. IPOB. Nnamdi Kanü'S lawyer gives updates on his welfare. Plan to free him. The lead counsel of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has said that the IPOB leader is in good spirits. His convictions have remained unwavering. Ejiofor, who visited Kanu alongside his brother Emmanuel Kanu in the custody of the Department of State of Service, noted that the officials of the secret police are no longer treating them in a despicable manner. Recall that the outlawed group had ordered a sit-at-home during the visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Imo State on Thursday. The development saw roads, schools, banks, and other businesses in the state desert as the president commissioned some projects alongside the state governor Hope Uzodinma. President Muhammadu Buhari during the visit wondered why some people in the region are clamoring for separation. The president, in his reaction to the plan for the Igbo people to leave Nigeria, described it as unthinkable. Ejiofor, while speaking on their visit to Kanu on Thursday, said that the IPOB leader is amazed by the resoluteness of his millions of supporters and lovers of freedom. He therefore says that I visited our indefatigable client Onyedumazin Nnamdi Kanu in the company of his younger brother Prince Emmanuel Kanu Fine Boy, in apparent compliance with the guidelines for our routine visit. Our client Onyedumazin Kanu has always been in a good spirit, and his convictions have remained unwavering. And the news analysis is, a review of what has been happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for quite a while now, like his legal representatives now, whenever they visit him at the DSS facility, they were denied access to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Subsequent to the matters arising, as per Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the leader of the IPOB group, that is the indigenous people of Biafra, his legal team had also invited an international legal counsel for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is actually known to be one Fein, and as they're actually trying to make sure that they secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu safe and sound, and they are doing everything within their legal powers to make sure that his release is fast and secured. And in the bid to solidify their legal fences to ensure excellent delivery, they have actually invited a legal counsel, an international one from the United States of America, headed by Bruce Fein, and they have met in Abuja, and they actually wrote, a statement, a press statement as regards the arrival of these legal representatives from United States of America. And in the statement, they actually noted some quotes of Thomas Jefferson in his famous quote that we hold truths to be self-evident, and that all men are equal and are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, and these desires are made manifest in the Biafrans and leader Nnamdi Kanu through a great deal of perseverance and tenacity, with an irreversible belief that this must surely and imminently be achieved. And as a result of this, they had a meeting at Abuja, and during that meeting, they had a mindset of visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the DSS facility, of which they did. And their counsel actually faulted the DSS facility, or the DSS officials actually, that they actually stopped them again from seeing Nnamdi Kanu. The lead counsel Ifeanyi Ejiofor said that the officials denied them access to Kanu because DSS official that was assigned to receive them was actually absent. And this, according to Ejiofor, was the reason the officials gave for denying the lawyers access. The lawyers said this while giving an update on their visitation to the IPOB in DSS detention on Thursday. And in his Facebook post on Friday, he said that the lead counsel described the reason given by DSS officials as ridiculous. He, however, alleged that the visitation took another dimension because of the presence of an American lawyer, Mr. Bruce Fein, who happens to be the lead counsel of the International Legal Representatives of Nnamdi Kanu. He said he explained that the security police had been informed of their visit, adding that no individual was specifically assigned to receive lawyers during their previous visits. His post read thus: "Yesterday, court-ordered visits to our client Nnamdi Kanu was aborted by the officials of the state security services on a reason we find extremely ridiculous." Following the arrival of Mr. Bruce Fein, a foremost American-trained constitutional law lawyer and IPOB's attorney in the United States of America, the game obviously took an interesting twist. Despite our formal notification to the service, in line with the existing protocol and in compliance with the court-ordered guideline, the officials of the Department of State Services came up with an excuse that the person assigned to receive us during yesterday's visit was on a special assignment, and as such, the visit cannot be conducted. And they found this to be so ridiculous. For the records, we have been constantly visiting our clients on specified days and time of the week, and there hasn't been any time we were denied access to him on the ground that an individual assigned to receive us was not available. And needless to mention that no one individual has been specifically assigned to receive us on any of the visits. They are fully aware that the visit takes place every Monday and Thursday. Thankfully, we have another date for Monday, and we do hope that the individual will be available on Monday to receive us, whilst we have taken steps to formally bring the latest infraction to the attention of the court. And, subsequent to the embarrassment and the harassment that the legal representatives of Nnamdi Kanu has been receiving, at the time, they were asked to remove their shoes, they withheld their writing materials and all. And now that they have, an international figure, a lead counsel of international repute from United States of America, known as Bruce Fein, visiting Nigeria again to check on Nnamdi Kanu and to prepare them on how they can go about this, the DSS officials had found it lawful, within themselves to go against the order of the courts by denying these legal representatives access to Nnamdi Kanu, or who happens to be the leader of the IPOB. And this is actually, ridiculous, because it means that the court has been ridiculed by the state security services, and they feel that they are above the law. If not, they wouldn't be given an excuse that the person in charge of receiving the legal representative to see Nnamdi Kanu was on a special duty and was not around, which has not been the case since the legal representative has been visiting Nnamdi Kanu. And the joy now is that the counsel, that is the lead counsel, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has said that the IPOB leader now is in good spirits and that his convictions have remained unwavering, and perhaps because of the visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Imo State and the reactions that he must have seen about the Imo people not coming out convivially to welcome him, amongst others, while he went to Imo State to commission the 4 projects by Governor Hope Uzodinma. And that Imo State is actually the base, the operational base of the indigenous people of Biafra, where they are forewarned that nobody should come outside to welcome President Muhammadu Buhari for his visit to Imo State. Perhaps these are things that President must have, people must have considered, especially DSS, because now the legal representatives are saying that they treated them according to the way it should be, unlike before, that they searched them like criminals and harassed them. But now they say that their client, Nnamdi Kanu, is fine because Emmanuel Kanu, his younger brother, and the legal representatives actually visited him, and they are convinced by his good spirit and remained unwavering. Thanks for listening. Good evening.